everyone, had some really exciting deliveries, got the final parts of the engine build here at last. So first of all, we have a Cosworth YB oil pump and, importantly, spray bar. So you have the pickup pipe section, which is just like a Pinto one, but then also out of the cap of the oil pump you have this spray bar. And this spray bar squirts oil underneath the pistons to keep everything cool and lubricated. Now, not sure how shiny this is showing up in the video, but it is all beautifully clean and wonderful, but that's because unfortunately it has been soda blasted and then not cleaned afterwards. So gotta just put this onto macro a second, and if I can get it to focus, there you go, you can see a little bit of crud on my finger. That's just come straight off the oil pump. But that can be cleaned up with some oil and just get rid of all the crap that's on it, and that will be an excellent addition to this build. The second thing I've had is in this box and says competition drive only, not street legal. Thankfully that's not street legal in the UK. I think that's probably not street legal in America, but we don't care about not street legal in America because we're in good old England. On the other side of the box we have this. Some of you will know what this is already. Let's get it out. The first thing out of the box, a new actuator for the wastegate. This is sprung to about 0.8 bar or about 12 psi. And a new compressor housing, and this is a TD04 HL size housing. A new compressor wheel. So this is a 19T size compressor wheel. So as you've probably guessed, it means we're building a hybrid turbo for the project. So it means we're using a 19T size compressor wheel, which is the largest sensible size compressor wheel we can use on a TD04 turbo. A suitable size compressor housing, and we're using our TD04 13T's original exhaust housing and exhaust wheel. Now what that does mean is we're going to have to do some work on that housing to prevent compressor surge. Not the good kind of compressor surge when you lift off and it makes funky turbo noises. The bad kind of compressor surge when you're on the throttle, it makes funky turbo noises. That's the kind that we don't want. So you're going to have to port the wastegate, possibly port around the actual housing a little bit. So we can do that in stages. We'll do a port on the wastegate section first, see if that's enough to work. If not, we can do some porting around the actual exhaust wheel. But I'm really excited. What this whole thing means is we'll be able to make good boost quickly, low in the RPM, and hold that boost all the way to the red line. My one concern about the 13T was that we wouldn't be able to hold that boost through the rev range, that it would cut off, that we start having to taper it off. With this, we can map the boost however we want. It will hold a peak pressure far higher than we are actually likely to run. We're wastegating at 12 psi simply because, well, that came as part of the kit, and that's probably about the road going level of boost that I want, so we might as well just run that on wastegate pressure. Also means the boost controller then will have a much easier job of controlling the boost at higher pressure levels because the wastegate isn't fighting it. So I'm really excited. We need to get some machining done on the turbo and then get the new wheel and stuff fitted, but we're going to be getting that done soon. So just like to share these with you. You'll see more on these things as they go onto the engine in the engine build video, which will be coming later in the series. Okay, so obviously I've had this turbo apart before, but now I've got the hybrid kit, it needs to come apart again. So first thing is, in here there is a big circlip that needs to come out in order to take the compressor housing off. So first of all, I'm just going to disconnect the wastegate actuator. Scrap that and take it down to Steve.
It's quite a bit different in size, isn't it?
Jesus, yeah. You can really see it there, can't you?
Yeah. Still feels like he's trying to shear it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's come off. You're right.
Hey. See, normally it takes me like 2 hours and I've broken something and then I go, it was reverse thread.
Yes. I assume that just... Grab the new one.
So this is where I think we need a little bit of, potentially a bit of machining on that bearing housing, but let's see, because actually that didn't look like it sat down in a recess, did it? So
no, it's got a lump on the back that holds it.
Yeah, which that one has.
Look on the shaft. It is.
Is there a slight lip in there, is there?
It's that recess there.
yeah. Got a few dressed up in there.
Yeah, you see, it needs that.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Just.
That one's bigger than that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's fraction, isn't it? But it just needs.
Yeah. But the whole thing's just
bigger. Yeah.
The way to do it's got to go in the lathe, but it's whether I can grip it.
Yeah.
I should be able to do something.
Hi guys, so back now again from Steve's where we've been working on the turbo and with some more work on that to come. Going to get the car out a little bit and I'm going to remove the vinyl wrap that's on the bodywork at the moment because it's starting to annoy me because it's starting to look tatty. I want to see what it looks like with the vinyl wrap on the bodywork because I think it's going to just look better. So we're going to do that.
So without a home, but now I've come to realize that I'm right where I belong, alone with you, 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 alone with you.
So I was intending to get a little bit more footage in this video, but as you can see behind me, we are big with snow. So the beast from the east didn't do much, but Storm Emma really did hit us hard, and we've got a good few inches of snow, and I'm just not going to be able to get any more work done on the car. That's where we'll end this video then. So as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and remember you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Car Fossil and all that stuff. Thanks for watching.